Hello and everybody, thanks for coming to my page. My name is Jesse Griffin. If you're here, you're probably here for a couple reasons. In just a few minutes, I'll be talking to you about eXfuze. That's probably why you're here, right? It's to talk about eXfuze or see what is this guy talking about as far as eXfuze goes. Well, I'll be giving you the raw facts here in just a minute about eXfuze, and then we'll take it from there. How does that sound? Awesome, great. So, just want to let you know, in MLM, in the industry as a whole, 97% of people will fail. Before we get started, also, I'll be looking down because I have my computer right here. I just like to have it on my lap while I'm talking. See that? Like to have it on my lap while I'm talking, and that way, because I take notes and I'm always thinking about things while I'm talking, so I'll type them down. So 97% of people will fail in MLM companies, including eXfuze. Okay, here are the reasons why people tend to fail. And once you hear them, you'll be like, "Wow, it's incredible," and they seem so simple, but yet they're pretty complex for us humans for some reason. So one of the first reasons is, when you get in, your sponsors always tell you to, write a list down of people that you know. Doesn't matter, just write a list down of 50 people that you know. So your warm market, your friends, your family. So first thing you do is you get on that. You get home, you're excited. You start writing down all your friends and family. You start calling them up. Hey, Bob, listen, I have this great, I have this great business offer business that we can get in, man. We can all make a lot of money. So, after you talk to your friends or family and get a couple signed up, that's awesome. That's your warm market. But a lot of people tend to stop right there because they have no one else to talk to after their warm market. So that's the first reason why a lot of people fail once they get into this industry. So the second one is, who are you going to sponsor? Who are you going to sponsor after you have talked to pretty much everybody that you know? If you're getting no leads, then how are you going to sponsor anybody? How are you going to get anybody into the company? People start to fail right there as well. Okay, so that's the second thing. Third thing is, what is your business plan? Do you have a business plan that you are going to do? Business plans are pretty big in business. So if you don't have a daily action plan or a plan of attack, that's to say, then what, how are you going to become successful? What is it that you're doing? Do you have a business plan? Probably not. Probably not, young lad. Okay, so if you can't answer any of those questions, any of those last three that we just talked about, then your business will probably fail. Okay. So, just like I did right there with the barbershop quartet, is your business will probably fail if you can't answer any one of those questions. Those three. Just makes sense. So, no leads, no networking, no marketing equals no business, and at the end of it equals no money. Right? And if I'm not making any money in my business, I'm not getting anybody walking through my door, might as well shut the doors and close it up, call it a wrap. Typically, most reps will fall into one of three categories. First, they'll quit. They'll start blaming the business. You have people out there that have joined eXfuze, for instance, and they've gotten the business and they stayed in the business for 30 days and then they quit because they didn't have any success. Then they start blaming eXfuze or whatever company they're in, and then they start blaming the industry as a whole, and the industry is bad and the industry is a scam. You talk to these people every day, all day. I don't understand, but I do understand, but I don't, because now they're working a 9 to 5, pissed off that they're working a 9 to 5. So that's the first thing, is they'll quit, they'll start blaming the business, and they'll blame the industry as a whole. Second is they begin to think about quitting. Why? Because they're actually spending more money than they're making, spending more money than they're making, spending more money than they're making. Then eventually they're like, well, why am I continually going to spend more money and I'm not making that much money or none at all? And so that's the second. That's the second thing. Reason why. Second category that reps will fall into, or the third. They'll keep working the business amazingly with little success, minimal success, minimal success. Okay. So, to me, I'm not getting into business, or I don't want to be in business if I'm not successful. And I'm not talking about multi-millionaire, gazillionaire, oh, the biggest guy on the planet. No, I'm just talking about successful for me and my family and those around me and my friends, and and to where I'm in a position where I can help those around me. So one of the questions I'd always ask people is, what is your DAP? And you're looking at this video, probably DAP. What is he talking about, DAP? And what I mean by DAP is your daily action plan. What is your daily action plan? What do you do every day in your business to get more leads, to drive more business, to make more money? What is it you're doing every day? Do you have a DAP? Do you have a daily action plan? Do you have something written down on paper, pen, and with every day? This is what I'm going to do. This every day, that till you're successful. If you don't have a daily action plan, then where do you begin? What do you even know what you want to do as far as like your business? So daily action plan. Okay, so after going through a little bit of that, listening to me for the last few minutes now, you're probably wondering who the hell I am. I'm Jesse Griffin. I'm a single dad of 3 kids. Sorry, that's my phone keeps going on. Single dad of 3 kids. Over the last few years, I struggled. I've been in, 7, 8 different MLM businesses. Went through a separation, right? Lost everything. Was staying in a 1-bedroom apartment with me and my sister, my 3 kids. Sleeping on friends' couches. Having jobs, customer service, retail jobs, just whatever I could to get by with 3 kids, and just not making ends are not meeting. Ended up working 2 full-time jobs, still struggling, not seeing my kids at all, not getting any sleep, just depressed, like really shying away from everybody that loved me and close to me, and just wouldn't wish that on anybody. So I failed in MLM business. As a matter of fact, didn't get any leads, never really made any money. A couple $100 or something like that, but never really made any money until about 6 months ago, when I finally figured this all out. So, finally figured it out. So, I have 3 kids that just couldn't wait. I just, they wasn't waiting on dad, like, come on, we're growing and we need to eat. So that's what it's about. And over the last few years, my kids have meant more to me than, they always have, but, really needed them over these last few years. And so, I just want to be in a position where I'm there for my kids more and able to do more for my kids. They deserve it. I deserve it. You deserve it. You know what I mean? This is what you're doing this for, is to be able to do things that you want to do in this lifetime, and you can. There's no boundaries. There's none. The only boundaries is the ones that you set on yourself. And so, do you really want to know? Are you in a position, and do you really want to know what I have done to generate 25 plus leads a day consistently on a daily basis, to the point over the last 6 months where I've been able to take my mom to an event in Texas that just like changed our lives, both of us. Do you want to know what this failing MLM marketer over the last few years, I don't know, 10 years. I say few, and I mean like 10, 12 years. What I finally figured out over the last 6 months to get me where I am now in a position where I've been able to do things where I haven't been able to do, then what you need to do, okay? What I need you to do, and sorry I keep telling you looking at my notes. What you need to do really is get a system. You need to get a system, a strong system. You need to have a really strong system in place to help you get leads, right? The system I use is really strong. Want to learn how to get those 25 plus leads a day, and I'm just talking about 25. I'm not, believe me, there's not a cap on that either. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make it, as bad as possible, but it's really not. So, but, obviously your first day, you're not going to get 25 leads, start with 2, 3, work your way up to 5, 7, 10. Once you start getting 10 leads a day, things will start to change, literally. So first of all, you have to have a strong system, and then a system that will help you start to get up to 25 leads a day, and 30, 50, 75, 100, 200, 500 leads a day. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have a strong system. Second thing is you have to learn and have a certain skill set once you're in this business. It's not just like, hey, okay, I'm gonna get 25 leads a day and I'm gonna be a gazillionaire. No. It takes a certain learning and skill set. Once you get those leads, what are you gonna do with those leads? How do you close those leads? I can help you with that. It's okay. You don't have to fret any longer. Okay? I always like this one because it's always like you're going to have naysayers out there that are always going to say something. Okay? You can always have your naysayers, and you can do two things with naysayers with that. You can believe what they say and just go down that path with the sheep and follow the sheep, or you can go off the beaten path and you can do things that you normally wouldn't do. Instead of going down that path where there's certain trouble and certain setback, I'm going to go down this path where, okay, it's a clear path, so I'm going to just go down this way even though nobody else is. And I don't necessarily know, but I know it's a clear path and it looks pretty strong. I'm going to go that way. That's the two things you can do with it. Listen to all the negativity and stick with the negativity, or go down your own path and forge your own path and forge your own ways. Booyah! So, I take notes, but I really don't like reading notes. I really just like talking off the top of my head, really. So, you're going to have your naysayers. You're just going to have to do what you want to do. People always call me and ask me, why am I doing this? What am I doing? You can see what I'm doing if you're calling me asking me what I'm doing. So, at that point, you can see what I'm doing. So, what I want you to do, okay, if you really want to learn this and you really want to grow your business, take your business to the next level, you really want to learn a certain skill set to be able to make whatever type of money you want to make, then go to this website. Go to www.workwithjesse.net, and then put your email in, and then watch the 10-minute video after that. It's 10 or 11 minutes. Watch the video. I'm telling you, it will blow your mind and it will change how you think. And if it doesn't, then this probably isn't for you. Okay, it's probably not for you, and that's okay. That's okay. You can't make everybody happy or whatever. So I guess that's what the saying goes. And so go to www.workwithjesse.net, and then put your email in and watch the 10-minute video. Get signed up. Get in the business. Get inside the business and start making changes in your life. Start making changes. So, this has really helped me, so I didn't have to struggle Didn't have to work 2 jobs, and not see my kids. Could be there for my kids. As a matter of fact, today was my son's. He just graduated from kindergarten, and being there as a father, there's nothing better in the world, and I love it, and I want more of it. We want more. We want more. If you guys seen that Sprint commercial, it's pretty funny. I think it's Sprint. But I want more. I want more of that. So I love my kids, and I love being around my kids. Shoot, as a single father, it's all I got, pretty much. And so I just want to be able to give them the best life possible so we can do what we want to do in this lifetime and have some fun doing it. So, this really could be the last training exercise really that you ever really have to watch. I'm not even joking you. This could literally change your business, literally change your life. eXfuze is a really good company. They're here to stay. They have really good products. The eXfuze Classic, the 7 Plus, is awesome. They have 7 hardcore, really good ingredients. They help with like weight loss and just being healthy, that are really good. So if you're looking at the business, really good business, it's up to you what you want to do and how far you want to take that business, right? You're looking at a good company. They're a really good company, so they're not going anywhere anytime soon. So you have really 2 choices, right? 2 choices. You can keep doing what you're doing, and getting the same results, right? Or you can get educated and get trained right away in your business, in your eXfuze business. Get trained right away and start getting leads and start making 6 and 7 figures like these top earners in the company. And I guarantee you, once we get started, you'll be doing the same thing or more than what these top earners are doing, and making just as much or more than what these top earners are making. I'm telling you, it's not rocket science, people. So that's about all I gotta say. I'm gonna wrap it up right there, but I wish you well in your ventures and whatever you do. Again, my name is Jesse Griffin. I can't wait to talk to you again. The website is www.workwithjesse.net. Work with Jesse. Jesse is me. .net. I'm just a regular guy, single dad that just loves his kids and wants to spend more time with his kids. Just like you, hey, we've all gone through it. Now you just want something better. We all want something better. I know I do. I know I don't want to, have to struggle and see my kids like not being able to do things what my kids were. We should be able to do. And so, I can't wait to talk to you. Can't wait to get started. Let's get your business pumping. And I want to be able to work with you and help you on a one-on-one basis. Remember, the site is www.workwithjesse.net. Put your email in, watch the 10-minute video, and get in the system. And let's get it. And then it's a wrap. Let's get it going. And then you will talk with me one-on-one. We'll get it going. You'll talk with me one-on-one, and then we'll take it from there. Thanks for coming to my page again, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck in your eXfuze business, because I know you can do it. You know you can do it. Put your information in. Let's get your business going. Booyah.